Thank you so much for watching my channel. I'm Ashley Ducey, an internationally recognized wood-burning mandala artist, and here on my channel, I share all things positive and uplifting. How to have a drama-free life. We all want a drama-free life. I mean, most of us do. Some of us thrive off of drama, some of us love drama, some of us don't even realize it, but drama is something we thrive off of. This video is centered around creating a drama-free life, which is, I believe, very, very helpful, very good. It's just good to be in a state of alignment and harmony with the world that's happening around you. And if that's not something you want, then obviously don't watch this video. But if that is something you want, I'm going to give you some great tips, some great tricks to live that drama-free life. That means drama-free relationships, that means drama-free just vibration and alignment and flow with how you're looking and your perception of the world around you. I really hope you enjoy this video. Let's get started. You'll have to excuse my little sunburn. I read in the sun yesterday and I didn't have enough sunscreen on, so that explains my little redness. Anywho, my number one tip on living a drama-free life: do not engage in toxic activities. Toxic activities are anything from negative self-talk. It all starts in here. It's negative self-talk, it's gossip, it's judgment. It's all stimulated from just like things that make you feel bad. Maybe it's seeing really negative movies. Maybe it's, reading the news every day. Just stop engaging in activities that feel negative, that feel drama-ridden. All of us have those friends in our life, or not. Maybe you don't, that's great. But we oftentimes have relationships that pull out of us this judgment, this toxic feeling, this toxic energy, or we're being subjected to it. And those are the types of activities that you kind of just want to let go of and be away from. If we want to live a drama-free life, we have to start with acknowledging how valuable our being and our vibration is, and that by engaging in activities that don't feel aligned with that, it's going to pull us towards that drama. So if you're complaining all the time, you're like, I don't feel good, I don't want to go to work today, I don't want to work out, I don't want to take a shower, that is engaging in a negative activity. If you're standing in front of the mirror in the morning and you're like, oh my gosh, I have pimples on my face, I need to get my eyebrows done, I look so ugly, I don't have any cute clothes, that's engaging in drama. If you're at lunch with a friend and you're talking about one of your coworkers and it's in a negative and rude way, even though maybe that's just like negative, that's just engaging in drama. Disengage with those things in your life, and we start with bringing our center of awareness towards what activities don't feel good. So maybe make a list, make a mental note in your head. Okay, these are negative, these are drama-ridden behaviors that I engage in. I'm going to be more aware of them, so next time they come forward in my life, I can walk away from them, or I can practice thought replacement. So instead of judging yourself in front of the mirror in the morning, maybe start saying, hey, you look amazing today. I'm so grateful you're so healthy and you're alive and you're here to live this incredible day. Thought replacement, and stop engaging in those dramatic activities. Focus on what feels good, and this goes hand in hand with number one. My number two is just focusing on what feels good. When literally day to day, our life is a compilation of the accumulation of thoughts, like the balance of thoughts we're having in our mind. If most of those thoughts are centered around feeling good, we're going to feel good most of the time, if not all the time. It's all about becoming more aware of what feels good in our life. It's when we can decipher between what feels good and what feels bad that we can start choosing to feel good more frequently and have more things aligned with a drama-free life. When we're engaging with those activities like number one and we're not aware, we're just simply being bombarded and we're not having the ability to control what's coming in and what's going out. When we become aware of feeling good and having that intention to feel good, one of my favorite mantras, you guys, is from my favorite guy in the whole entire world. I literally, oh my gosh, Jake would have had to look out. He actually passed away recently, but Wayne Dyer, he says, my intention today is to feel good. I intend to feel good. when we can bring our awareness and our center of peace into that state of consciousness, we are going to choose naturally to feel good rather than align with what feels bad. And those emotions of good and bad is an internal navigation system that we can use that most of us don't. We just like let the world happen to us. You have control over what's happening around you. You have control over your destiny. Start taking a deeper dive and deeper look into how you can intend to feel good, feel that more powerfully, and use that as a mantra more frequently. Number 3 is my favorite and most important one ever. If you want to live a drama-free life, simply shift your center of awareness towards gratitude. Gratitude is the foundation of living in alignment with our happiness, our wealth, our prosperity. Good things don't, well, I won't say they don't come to people who are really negative and toxic, because that's not necessarily true, but good things won't come to you as often if you're in a negative frame of mind, if you're doing things that feel drama-ridden. You know, we all have different patterns we have to work with. We all have different like quirks and kinks in our personality that we've been taught and trained to be like, or trained to judge everyone we see, maybe because our mom was judging everyone we see, or whatever our experience was. We all have different experiences, and I'm not judging that at all. But a way of really shifting to a drama-free life is simply shifting your awareness always towards what you're grateful for. And not only what you're grateful for now, but what is to come, the unseen, all of the goodness that is coming towards you in this moment. Those are the types of energies you want to connect with. You don't want to connect with being a victim to your life, or, oh, this happened today, so my day's only gonna get worse. You know, that's fueling drama in your life. You know, if you're having a negative, challenging fight or argument with a lover or one of your friends, instead of just engaging that is still, that's gonna be how it is later tonight, and you're just gonna be, it's gonna be tomorrow, and it's gonna take a whole week to feel better and to feel like you've gotten over this, let it go. Just be like, the goodness, the gratitude. I have gratitude that this is working itself out, that this relationship feels better right now, and later today it's gonna feel even better. Be grateful for the now and what is to come. When we are in gratitude, we are creating a really strong foundation to the law of attraction and living a drama-free life. Number 4 is one of my favorite mantras. My life is aligned with feeling the most effortless happiness. My life is aligned with feeling the most effortless happiness. Post that in the comments below. Remember it, write it down, put it on your screensaver. Do a reminder. My life is effortlessly aligned with happiness. Use, whether it's that mantra, whether it's another mantra that's one of your favorites, I intend to feel good, whatever mantra's going to be your go-to. Make sure it's easy, one that's just can roll off your tongue. You practice it, you say it, and it will, I guarantee you, if you get in the habit of practicing just one mantra that feels good, it's going to keep showing up in your life whether you know it or not. I oftentimes find myself being like, where did that come from? It just soaked in there, and it's just this phrase of gratitude. And I'm like, oh yeah, I've been programming my mind to be grateful for so long that when bad things or things that come up that I start immediately drawing me in, because that's what drama does. It draws us in. We are go to the drama because it feels most exciting, right? It's not like, oh yeah, it's like, ooh yeah, what's happening over there? Oh my gosh, what is she saying? What did she do? What did she wear on her date yesterday? Instead of getting drawn in and realizing that you're getting connected towards this drama, it's instead having and programming in your mind a phrase that's going to bring you back into alignment. It's going to remind you who you are, where you want to go, and what you want to be in vibration with right now, which is aligned with good and not in the drama, not focused on that drama, not eavesdropping, just realigned. So use a one phrase mantra, whether it's I feel effortlessly aligned with happiness or some other one that feels fantastic to you. And if it's a different one, write it below. Please share it with the world. My number 5, oh God, you guys, this one's serious. This one's like really, especially if you're in a long-term relationship, we all know its importance. It is simply letting go and forgiving. You know, drama, like I was just mentioning in the last one, we have a tendency as human beings to be drawn towards it. We want to know what's going on. We don't want to be left out of the loop. We want to have gossip to share. We want to have, we want to engage. And it's like, we have to let go of wanting that, and we have to know that forgiveness and not holding a grudge is what's actually going to be most beneficial for our bodies. We've all heard that statement like 1,000,001 times, that actually not forgiving somebody hurts you more than it hurts them, which is true. It hurts the both of you, but it actually hurts you on an internal level. When we are keeping things in here, when we are angry at our husbands, like Jake did something annoying yesterday, okay? Sorry Jake if you're watching this video, but like he did something annoying or whatever, and I chose to let it go almost immediately after it happened, because I knew if I harbored it, I would not only continue it into my feeling and the rest of my day and what I was projecting into the world the rest of the day, but it's not necessary, you know? I'm in a relationship with him, and we're gonna be together tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and I wanna make it happy. So I need to forgive. I need to move on, not only for him, but for me. So if you wanna move on from that drama in your life, you have to practice forgiveness. It's when we practice forgiveness that it doesn't attach to who we are and what, you know, how we're showing up into the world. We want to practice that non-attachment. We want to be forgiving so we could be free. And that's why my number 5 is just so dang important, you guys. And there's nothing better than being in a long-term relationship to show you what you need to forgive. Yeah. Long-term relationships, they'll do it to you. They're always there every single day, and that's the beauty of them. That's the beauty and that's the challenge in them. So make sure you're just practicing that forgiveness, you're moving on, and you're letting go of any grudges so that you can be more aligned without those negative toxic feelings in your body. Those negative and toxic feelings create stagnations, they create an unease in our body that turns into different ailments, different sicknesses, different ways that we're not showing up into the world, we're not using our voice. So simply by letting go, you're just creating more space. And that's what we want to do. We want to create the space to become the best versions of who you were sent to become ever. So me forgiving Jake yesterday was actually me being very committed to this YouTube channel and wanting to be a good person and showing up for you guys too. So you're welcome. Round of applause. I'm kidding. I'm not trying to boost my own bubble, but anywho, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you officially, if I had a stamp certificate, you would have it in your hand right now. You are living a drama-free life from Ashley's YouTube channel. So I hope this helps you and this empowers you to show up to the drama in your life and just like punch it in the face. Just like get it out of there, because you don't need it. We all need the most energy, the most love we can to simply survive and be alive and be happy, not to mention live out our dreams. So forget all that negative and toxic things, because they're not gonna help you become your best self. I hate to break it to you, but talking about your coworker's outfit yesterday is not going to get you that promotion you want. So align with the good and do all the things that I just mentioned, 1 through 5, and you will be drama-free. Let's go over those 1 through 5s really quick before I exit off. 1, do not engage in negative and toxic activities. 2, focus on what feels good. 3, have gratitude for what's happening now and what's coming towards you. 4, use a mantra that feels good that you can use with thought replacement. And last but not least, number 5 is practice forgiveness. Thanks for watching my channel. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really wanted to offer you guys a free gift from me to you. So if you see that link below, that is something that completely changed my life. It's called The Second Mind. It's a tool that my husband and I created together many years ago. I was working 60+ hours a week, folding clothes, commuting 4 hours a day, in debt about $6,000, and just not in a good space. We created this program together to rewire the subconscious mind and reprogram it to be a total magnet to the miracles we wish to create in our life. It offered me the opportunity to become the artist I wanted to be, selling $10,000 art pieces, and I wanted to give you the same opportunity. So if you head to that link down below, you will not regret it. It's just an awesome free trial from me to you. Thank you so much for watching my channel and subscribing. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.